Hey y'all, it's your girl T, and I can only be me, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy yourself over here. Only thing I try to do is ring the doorbell, which is hit the thumbs up, the like button one time for you girl if you don't mind. Alright, so in this video I'm about to attempt to make something for y'all. And I started to do it off camera, but I was like, no, I ain't gonna do it off camera, because if it turn out good, baby, I want to have that documented. Okay, so what I'm about to attempt to make is some fried hamburger patties. And what you call what and it's almost the same as country fried steak, right? But it's with hamburger patties. So we go to this restaurant that's here that make them all the time. We love them, y'all. They is so good with gravy, mashed potatoes, honey. They be in there, okay? Well, that's my husband's favorite dish as well. So I want to try to make this fried hamburger patties, y'all. So I'm just gonna have to take my time, get it right. It's getting dark. If the video seem a little, dimish, then it's getting dark, y'all. Okay, but I just want to try this. I hope it turn out good, and let's see how I go. So let's jump right on into this video. Y'all don't forget to ring the doorbell. Please don't forget to ring the doorbell, okay? By now, y'all should know what it is. Thumbs up the like button. Hit it one time for you, girl, okay? All right, y'all, let's get into this video. All right, y'all, so here's the ingredients that you're going to need. You're going to need you some frozen hamburger patties. I get mine from Walmart. I'm going to recommend frozen hamburger patties because this will be my first time doing it. So I'm not going to say fresh hamburger meat, but frozen hamburger patties, okay? Fresh hamburger meat probably be the same since the way that I'm going to be doing it. All right, so frozen hamburger patties. You're going to need you some seasonings of your choice, but the seasonings I'm going to be using is some complete seasoning, some seasoning salt, garlic powder. I got some minced onion. You can use fresh onion powder, but I ain't got none. Black pepper, a little salt. You're going to need you some beef bouillon cubes, at least about 2 of those. You're going to need you some flour. You're going to need you 2 eggs. You're going to need some water. And you're going to need you some gravy mix packs if you want to do it the way that I'm going to do it, okay? So you're going to need you 2 gravy mix packs. And I'm going to be using the brown gravy mix. Alright, so what we're going to be doing, y'all, is we're going to take our chicken. No, first thing, we're going to take our water. And add it to the pan. Okay, I'm not going to be browning them like you would do a regular burger or whatever. So now I'm going to take 2 of my beef bouillon cubes. And I'm going to get them in this water, and I'm going to dissolve them both in the water. Right there. To my water, I'm going to start adding some of my seasonings. You can just go ahead on and season up the water if you want to. That's what I'm about to do. That way, when I put the burgers in here, they're going to start soaking up that flavor. So that was my complete seasoning salt. Add your garlic and your onion powder. And then your minced onions. And a little black pepper. Like that. And I'm going to add just a little bit more water to mine. So now that I got that, I'm going to let all this here come together. And then I'm going to show you the next step. Okay, so now what I'm about to do is take my patties. I dissolved it. I actually added a little bit more water because I added 2 beef bouillons to mine. And honey, it was just a little bit salty. So, I had to dye that salt down a little bit and add more water to mine. But add only 1 bouillon cube. Okay, so now I'm going to get the burgers put them in there. And we're going to let these cook all the way through in this here broth. Right there, right there. I know my husband don't want to take him home to work. Right there, right there. I'm going to have 3 patties. Okay. So, I think I'm going to make a... I'm going to make one more to be on the safe side. One more. Alright, so when I get those cooked all the way through, I'll be back and show y'all the next step. Alright, y'all. So now I have my flour. And I'm putting my flour in one bowl. And I'm going to take my 2 eggs. And I'm going to add them to this bowl here. With just a little bit of water. And this is what we're going to be dredging our hamburgers in. So I'm going to take some garlic powder. Season up the flour just a little bit, but not too much. Put a little garlic powder and a little seasoning salt. Should do the trick for the outside of the burgers. Okay, so now I'm just going to get all this here mixed up together. And then when the patties is ready, this is what we're going to be using to fry our chicken, our country fried steaks. Alrighty, y'all, the burger's been going for a few minutes, and now I'm about to flip them over. You just want to let them cook long enough till they get firm on one side. But all this flavor, y'all, is going to be all in these here burgers. So when we fry them, baby, ooh, I just pray it turn out good. I pray it turn out good. So we're going to see, y'all. Okay, so we're going to let those cook on that side. We're trying to cook the burgers all the way through so they nice and juicy. Don't overcook the burgers, y'all. Okay, y'all, so now it's time to take the burgers out. And we're going to sit them on our plate, and we're just going to let them cool for a minute so that we can be able to handle them better. Now for the broth, what I'm going to do is we're going to save this, and I'm just going to strain it through my strainer, you know, to get rid of all the fat and stuff that came out. But I'm going to save it, and we're going to use this broth in the next step, y'all. Okay? I'm heating my grease up. I got my sides that I'm fixing back here, some mashed potatoes and some sweet peas to go with it. And I'm going to take my chicken broth, my beef broth, and I'm just going to add it to this pan right here. And I'm going to put my gravy packs in here, mix it up, get it like I want it. And so that's going to be the gravy. And I just got some regular, like I said, regular old brown gravy mix. I ain't feel like doing the most, okay? But I'm doing the most. All right. Alright, y'all, so now we're about to take the patties after they have cooled off, and we're going to cut them in half just to make them more manageable. And also, my husband gonna automatically know what this is because this is his favorite thing to eat when we go out. And when we go and get it, when we go there and the place where we like to eat it from, this is how they cut theirs up before they fry it. So, yeah. Okay, get the last two. All right. So now we got that. So this is what we got. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start breading them. So you need a wet hand, a dry hand. Since this hand already a little wet, I'm gonna just use this for my wet hand. So I'm gonna go into the flour, in my egg, and back into the flour. And I'm gonna do that to all of these. Go into the flour and the egg, back in the flour. God dang it, y'all! He coming to see what I'm making, and now he gonna know.
What?
So, going into the flour, babe. What I'm making, babe?
That's like country fried steak. Where the milk? Where the egg at? You put the egg white on there?
Yeah.
I don't see no egg white going there.
And go into the egg.
Nah, you need dope, yeah. I say.
Babe, I already did it.
And
then back.
I thought you might need Chef Matt coming up.
Whatever. For somebody that can't cook, though, y'all. Alright, so I'm going to finish all the rest of these up. Alrighty, so now I got all of them breaded like that. And I'm going to test my grease. Okay, it's ready. So, we're going to get that turned on up. Pretty much like a, maybe high. I don't want to fry these too fast. The inside is already done. That's why I took myself to fry them first. Cook them first. So now we're just going to drop them down in there and let them bad boys fry. And we're going to see how these turn out. I'm hoping that they be nice and pretty. But next time, if it ain't what I think. So, see, normally, like, when you do this, they have sometimes, like, depends on where you get them from, they have too much bread on. And that's because they probably be using self-rising flour, or they is dipping them more than, one time like I did. So, they frying, y'all. They frying, so hoping for the best. Okay. Y'all, I'm so excited. I'm gonna save these right here. So excited. Let's see what they turn out. All right, so I'm gonna get me a paper plate and line it, with some paper towels. Don't use a fork to turn them. Get you some. Y'all, they turning out right. Get you a fork to turn them, or get you some tongs. Don't use a fork. I'm sorry. Don't use a fork to turn them. Get you some tongs, or get you like a wide spoon with the holes in it. You don't want to poke into it, because the meat is already juicy, so we don't want to be releasing all the juices out of our hamburger patties. All right, so we're just gonna fry these. I recommend use all-purpose flour. Don't use self-rising flour because it's gonna make them too bready, and I don't want them real breaded, like a lot of bread on them. But y'all most definitely know that my husband got to try this for y'all because this is his favorite food, so I want to know if it was a hit or miss. Okay. All right, so we got an outside brown. That's good enough right there. The inside is already done. I'm so proud of me. Oh, y'all. When I tell y'all, this here is his all-time favorite. I mean, all time, can't nothing top this at all. Favorite. So, I want to know if I'm going to beat his restaurant, his favorite restaurant that he like to get this from. I want to know if I'm going to beat them. At least be in the top, you know, 2 out of somebody else. So, we going to, Cheddar's. That's another place he like to go get it. So, I want to know if I'm at least in the top 2. I want to at least beat Cheddar. And if I beat this restaurant, this old time restaurant that we go to and get these from, if I beat them, y'all already know they busting. Okay? Shout out to you, Veronica. Shout out to you. I don't know if you ever tried these from the place that I'm talking about. Here, that sell these, the old time, old school restaurants. You know, we got 2 of them. Okay? You know what I'm talking about. If you tried these, Veronica, and you know that they real good, when my husband try this and tell y'all what it tastes like, let them know whether or not I did my thing for real or not. Because y'all, Veronica, if you know this place don't nobody not like these people, country fried steak, okay? So when my husband give me my rating and you watching this video, leave a comment and let them know that, oh yeah, it was on point. She did her thing. Y'all, Bay tasting it. He let me know what he think. Y'all know Bay gonna tell the truth. I hope it's good. I know the camera probably looking a little different, y'all, but my phone died, okay? I mean, I ran out of memory again, so I had to do it on my other phone. Hurry up, slide it in the gravy too.
I just did.
By itself, how it tastes. Come on now, because I don't know how much time I got to record.
I give it a 10 to me.
10? You think it's better than the other people? That's what I want to know. If you
you
rank
got less bread than they do. They have most bread on there.
too much bread,
Yeah, so
you like it better without all the bread?
I could did a little more bread in there.
Okay. So, with the number 1 spot that you like to go to, me compared to them, what you think? Am I number 1?
I ain't gonna get this all the time.
Am I number 1 or number 2?
I give you number 2.
I'm number 2. I ain't beat them.
Country fried steak hard to beat with Zach when you go to Zach somewhere.
Okay, so did I beat Cheddar's?
Oh yeah, that's too much bread.
Oh, so I got Cheddar's beat.
Country fried steak at Zach's be on the point.
You give Cheddar's what number and give me what number?
3 for Cheddar's.
And what number for me? How's a 3 and you always eat it?
God, that's the only thing I'm gonna eat when I go to a restaurant. It's a difference. I know what I'm gonna eat when I go to the restaurant. I ain't gotta sit down. In the restaurant selling country fried steak, I'm gonna get it anyway.
Okay. So, they're 3 and what am I?
Give you about an 8. About an 8.
Okay, so I get an 8. Alright, y'all. So I get an 8. Hold on.
About an 8.
Alright, y'all. So I wanted to show y'all the inside because y'all know Babe wasn't going to do all that first. But this what it look like on the inside. Not all that extra breading and stuff. You know, bread is done. Okay. So, now I'm about to give it a little taste with the little... I'm going to taste it by itself first. Babe. Texture is the same.
What?
The texture is the same. I got that down pat. You know how I was able to tell how they cooked it when we were sitting there eating, and I said, "Oh, they did this, they did that." Remember I was telling you?
Yeah.
And I was like, "It tastes like they bake them, the burgers first, so it tastes just like that, and the meat do." All right, so now, only thing I'm gonna say is the outside. My breading could have used just a tad bit more seasoning. Seasoning. He said more breading, but I don't like all that bread. Now I'm finna put it in the gravy, y'all. Here go, y'all. Bite. Y'all, this good. Y'all got to try it. On point. I did that, y'all. I did that. Try it. I dare you to. And let me know what you think. Peace. And don't forget to ring the doorbell.